Hey guys, how's it going? It's 8-Bit Eric. I hope you're doing great. One of the trending topics on the internet the past week or so has been Jake Paul and his boxing career. So say what you want to say about Jake Paul. I know some of you guys might not give a crap about him or the type of content that he makes. Some of you might not even know who the hell Jake Paul is because I tend to have a little bit older of an audience here on this channel. Well, Jake Paul is an influencer. He does vlogs. He's notorious for some of his, I guess, actions on the internet. He was also on the Disney Channel at one point. Well, he's been actually pursuing a career doing boxing fights for the last couple of years or so. He just had a fight on Triller, which is a brand new boxing promotion setup. They just had a pretty successful event. He took on Ben Askren and won in the first round. Now he's been hamming it up. He's been coming after the UFC, after Dana White, calling out UFC fighters, and basically getting publicity after it. I mean, I'm even making a video about it. Regardless of what you want to say about him, he's marketing himself and his brand for better or for worse. He's trending and growing from it. No publicity is bad publicity, but there was a fair amount of people on this past weekend streaming the fight, especially illegally. This happens a lot. You go to Twitter, you go to Reddit, you find streams. I mean, I've been doing it for WBE events once in a while the last few years as well, but let's go ahead and check this out right here. This is a news article talking about it. Triller, who is the company that made the fight that some people call freak show fights, where these fights that are for like viral attention and stuff like that, where people kind of question the athleticism of the individuals involved and stuff. We're not going to get into that at all in this video. We're going to talk about how Triller, which is the company that did the event, filed a $100 million lawsuit against YouTubers that streamed Jake Paul versus Ben Askren illegally. So they're going after illegal streamers with this act. Now, Triller Fight Club announced on Monday, April 26th, that it's pursuing a $100 million lawsuit against several YouTubers and other websites for illegally streaming the Jake Paul versus Ben Askren fight on April 17th. So these guys are very serious about it. Like, these guys, especially the Paul brothers, are very serious about their content. And I guess since Paul is he's an investor, or he's part owner of Triller, or he's involved with them in some kind of financial aspect, I'm not really sure. They're pretty gung-ho on making sure that this paywall manages to not be affected. So illegal streams can be found for almost any event that's only available on network TV or behind a paywall. And Triller's latest Jake Paul fight on April 17th was no different. For those who didn't want to pay to watch the fight at home, a number of sites and even channels on YouTube were there to provide a free pirate stream, and now Triller is coming after those it thinks are responsible. So this is $100 million. That is a pretty hefty amount of money to throw out there for some lawsuits. I guess they have it, right? They just banked a lot of money off of this Jake Paul event, which was pretty widely seen, widely tracked on social media. It was everywhere over this weekend. Now, continuing on, it says in a statement, Ryan Kavanaugh, who's the co-controlling shareholder of Triller, said it was shocking that the event was allegedly rebroadcast incredibly easily by all the named defendants, most of whom used YouTube to do it. Now, I didn't check YouTube for any free streams or whatever. I just usually wait until the fights are over and I check Twitter for highlights. Jake's brother Logan posted a highlight of it. Now, he goes on to say, it's thinking to think a theft so grand can be done so blatantly and brazenly and with no remorse. There's zero difference between what they did and walking to a market and selling tons of a product, stealing tons of a product and selling it at a discount in the parking lot. And, you know, with copyright, I'm going to be honest, he is making a point here. They're well within the rights to hold DMCA and copyright with this, especially if people are illegally streaming a copyrighted broadcast that was behind a paywall. I know some people are probably like, fuck Jake Paul and fuck, you know, the Pauls and fuck these people for promoting this and blah, blah, blah. You're not going to get rid of piracy no matter what. I mean, in this case, there's a list of individuals that they're able to target and I guess hit pretty financially hard, but you're never going to be able to 100% get rid of piracy. And that's an unfortunate truth, but say what you want to say about anything like that. This is a situation that the people that have the rights to this footage, to this fight, they're well within their rights to do it, no matter how you want to slice it. Now, they go on to say it's neither civilly nor criminally any different, and we're prosecuting to the fullest extent of the law. Now, to me, I feel, yeah, but it's a, you got to pick your battles. You know what I mean? I think $100 million is a pretty good amount of money to go after people for that. Of course, they're probably going to win because you're going to see right here, there's some reasons behind it. So I guess in the end, it's okay. But to me, I don't know. It's a lot of money. Now, according to Triller, there are more than 2 million illegal streams rebroadcasting the Jake Paul versus Ben Askren fight without permission, amounting to hundreds of millions of dollars in lost revenue. The good news is that they, the defendants, are not protected by VPN masking or other firewalls as their activities are criminal and grand theft. So that's a highlight. I guess that's enough of a reason to go after these people. I guess maybe it's, I was thinking it was a waste of money, time, and resources to just go after every single stream. 2 million illegal streamers. So he adds that they will ultimately find them and prevail, not just for us, but for content creators in general. So I get it. I get it. So you can see right here, the plaintiff versus filmdaily.com, accesstvpro.co, online 2 live streams. You can see Crack Streams Live, Sports Today, Today Club, all sorts of them. They literally list a lot of them right here. And it's a complaint for copyright infringement, violation of the Federal Communications Acts, conversion, breach of contract, conspiracy. So 8 different counts right here. Jury trial demanded. So among the defendants' name, so you can see right here, something like that, including a YouTube channel cryptically only known as Mike, which brazenly streamed the fight live right on YouTube as it was live. According to court documents, Triller is seeking an excess of $100 million from the sites and channels its names in the suit for lost revenue from the fight. So definitely an interesting development here. They are coming, and that was rather quickly. That was only a few days removed from the actual fight itself. Again, they're well within their rights, whether you agree with it, whether you don't, whether you think Jake Paul is a piece of crap. This is a big lawsuit that they're coming after, so just be careful if you decide to illegally stream the next fight, guys. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys on the next video. Thank you for watching.